Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Stardew Valley here on the Game Professor channel. I'm your host, the Game Professor. Got our pufferfish taken care of last time. So, let's see what we have to do now. Sunny day tomorrow, I need a rainy day, come on. More specifically, I need a stormy day. Bad luck today. What do we have from Living Off the Land? Welcome to Living Off the Land. We're back again with another tip for y'all. Now listen up. Here's a reminder of the fish you can only find in summer. Dorado, found in forest rivers during the day. Rainbow trout, found in the forest rivers in the mountains during the day. And in the mountains during the day. Pufferfish, found in the ocean. And octopus in the ocean in the morning. So, that's a nice little reminder there. Whoopsie. Collect all our gold that we smelted last time. Big old bit of gold smelting going on. And do a quick little check on things around. Don't have anything going in there. That's fine. And got some pale ale ready. Excellent. So we can continue with that. And, pardon me, we can do a quick little check on the animals. Other than that, I'm not actually that certain what all I want to do today. Honestly, because of the bad luck, it may end up being more of a fishing sort of day. Just because we do want to maximize our gold as much as we can so that we can get pigs. And the sooner we can get the pigs going, the better, so we can get lots and lots of truffles. I'm going to try to be getting the truffles before we end up hitting winter. Because once we hit winter, that's a no-go. Let's clear this up though. Don't need all of this here. Have to do some repairs there as well. Excellent. Just a little clear up, nothing too crazy. And we got some plenty of stuff here. Oh, I think I missed the dinosaur. Yeah, that's fine. Not that big of a deal. I'm going to hold off on getting any more any more animal products actually processing, just purely because I do want to eventually get into that setup that I ultimately want, which will be really focusing on doing it all right at the beginning of a season. Get that emerald. Then got a trap bobber there. The other thing I could do, technically, I could go to the mines to do some more bug hunting. That is also another possibility. Get what I have here. Doing okay on all of those items. I think that because everything else is pretty okay, in terms of my ores and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a fishing day. It's a Monday, so it's not like I could go to Marnie to actually get any pigs now, and then basically just hope that I double up my money, or get close enough to double up my money currently from today, and try to get more. Oh, I always feel bad when I cut down a tree as a squirrel goes up it. I feel like it shouldn't let you do that if you see the squirrel go up, but yeah, it is what it is. But we will get more wood while we are at it up here, since we were pretty low on wood from what I was seeing. We definitely need plenty of wood. Sorry about that. Brief little work concern popped up that I needed to address. But yeah, there we go. Almost 140 wood. Nice. That's around 150 wood for the day, I'm pretty sure. So I am quite pleased with that. Then can get started on the fishing. Excellent. And I will have to actually go to the forest area so that I can catch a Dorado. I tend to always forget about Dorado. I was actually just watching a different playthrough earlier today, and the woman doing that one also mentioned how she often forgets about Dorado. Whoopsie. That's not what I meant to happen. Accidental waste of some bait and a chunk of the tackle. Not the end of the world. And then, I realized I just got very quiet there for a second. There's a part of me that's still verifying that everything is sorted at my work. So that's why I was looking down toward my phone and pretty quiet for a little bit. But ultimately, hopefully, we'll have a stormy day sooner rather than later. That's the big thing here. We're doing very well on our iridium. We're doing very well on our gold. So the only factor that's really getting in our way of crafting more iridium sprinklers, which is the next thing we really need more of directly, or quickly, rather, better way of putting it, is battery packs. So I really want that stormy day. There's also I feel like it's a Demetrius task on the bulletin board that gives us access to the solar panels. Gets us the recipe for the solar panels, rather, better way of describing it. So that'll probably be something we do once we are done fishing here for a bit. I'll probably fish until 7 just so that I have chances to catch sturgeon. That's the real thing I always want when I'm fishing up here in either summer or winter. I'm always very specifically going for sturgeon. So want to try to be certain to have the chance to get it. It's not been a particularly active fishing day, though. I think those largemouth bass have been the most active fish we've been hooking. Bullheads can be fairly active, but not quite as much. Though at the same time, largemouth bass will have times like that where it's super easy. It actually took me a while to really be able to recognize the different fish behaviors when I was fishing. That was a more active largemouth bass, so I always I would watch playthroughs before I even started playing, and I was like, how does this person know what kind of fish they're catching? And then even as I started playing, it took me a very long time, and I'll be duped by instances like that where it's a largemouth bass that hardly moves at all, and I'm like, oh, this has to be a chub or a carp. But even then, a chub compared to a carp is much more difficult. Not much more difficult, but early on, when you have the really small fishing bar, definitely pretty difficult. So, man. Is my energy a bit low today also? I don't think I should have lost that much energy from the little bit of chopping that I did. So it must have been a bit low. I need to be better about paying attention to that. Because I feel like I'm much lower than I should be at this time. Maybe I won't go until 7 for the fishing. Ah, so close. It would be really nice to get another iridium rainbow trout. Other than the pigs, though, the next thing I need to also get on top of is adding a couple more fish ponds. Because I'd like to have one for rainbow trout, for sure. Because they can give you prismatic shards. And because I'm so picky about when I go to Skull Cavern and everything, which is where you're most likely to get prismatic shards, and the fact that I don't do everything to truly fully maximize my luck and stuff like that. There's a sturgeon. But I really would like to have something that can have that chance of giving me prismatic shards. That'd be really nice, in my opinion. Because ultimately, in the end game, once we get to the island, fishing tackle ran out. At 6, it's close enough. That's a pretty good amount of fishing. Then we can go into town. Say hello to Robin. Wood is a wonderful substance. It's very versatile, or it's versatile, cheap, strong, and each piece has its own unique character. That it does. That's why I like little tiny woodworking projects. I couldn't truly call myself a woodworker at this point in time, but I like doing little things with wood, like hobby wood and stuff like that. And a radish for Willie. I don't think I can help you, Willie, but I might have radishes growing? I might? I don't think I do, though. Doesn't feel like I do. Alright. Ooh, alright, so Juicy Bugs, we've done that one for Willie. I think. I thought we had anyway. Like, yeah, I feel like that's what gives us bug steak or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. And then the 80 pieces of hardwood for the new bed idea. This is actually the first thing that Robin mentions when putting up the board. So we'll do that one. Because no reason to not. Let's see if I have a lobster. So I can very quickly give it to Elliot. Nope, no lobster. All right. Well, let's do... Whoops. Do not throw out the bait. That would be terrible. Let's do our little crab pot collection at the very least, though. Uh-oh. What can I get rid of? What can I get rid of? Well, I'll do that. Let me see here. I don't want to risk something falling into the water. And I do want to keep everything that I have. There we go. Nice and simple. Oh my goodness. There we go. Keep pressing the wrong button. Let's see if this clay. What is the least important thing that I have here? Probably the single piece of driftwood. But let's take this last little bit of energy we have to collect some more wood down in Cindersap. Won't do a whole lot of chopping, but just a little bit. Fill out the wood a little bit more. Don't really specifically want to do a full-blown takedown of the forest like I usually do. And this way, I can also pop into the secret woods and pick up the hardwood that's in there as well. Just to get us started on that. I might have to eat a grape, honestly, or something. Not something that'll give me a ton of energy, but just a little boost. Oh, hello. That was very rude of you, Slime. Oh, I'm gonna have to throw something else out. Totally wasn't thinking. Oh, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just go drop some stuff off. That's what I'll do. Drop some stuff off. Then I'll pop back over after I replenish my energy a tiny bit so that I can get the hardwood. And then we'll be able to go straight to bed once I get back, basically. Because let me think here. 80 pieces of hardwood. We can get a maximum of 12 over the course of days. So yeah, I technically already lost out on 2 pieces because I chose to get my wood early. So yeah, we definitely want to go back for that. Let's do this. I know ordinarily I would keep the cart, but not really. Oh my god, I'm standing far enough away. There we go, that'll be perfect. Honestly, it's a bit more energy than we need, but there are worse things than that. And yeah, this will basically probably take us right to when we need to go to bed. That's okay though, nothing wrong with that. And this is the sort of mission where I have to gather the hardwood and then also place it in the stockpile. So I can't just put it in the stockpile, even though I know I already have plenty of hardwood for that. I can't just place it there. Get some fiddlehead ferns while we're at it. Oh no, I guess it, yeah, it's 12 total that I can get from here, so 14 when I include that. Alright, sweet. So basically, I just need... Wow. So much fail. How much fail can I bring to a single episode? When my tools are out of order, plenty. So yeah, that's 12 from there. So add the 2 that I can get on the farm then. That's 14. 14 times 5. Will get us to 70. So yeah, this will be easy. Real easy. Oh no! Wow. I totally stopped paying attention to the clock. Whoopsie. Definitely getting a good amount of gold though, so that's good. I will take it for sure. Then Marnie won't be in her store today either, so that gives us another day to make money, basically. Another sunny day. Come on, game. Give me some storms. And we have excellent luck today. Alright. Alright. In that case... so Linus found us. That's fine. Let's see here. To double check if I have any fiddlehead fern in here already. I do not! Well, let's put the fiddlehead fern in there. That's what will allow us to make fiddlehead risotto. So that's good to have. Alright. Now, we have some cat... Oh, they are not quite ready yet. I thought they were. That's fine. I am cool with that. Honestly, I wasn't ready to deal with a harvest day. Really not even close to ready to deal with a harvest day. Let's take care of the animals. There's our dinosaur. Alright. Got some grow from both of our ponds today. Now, which cow is thinking about going up into the orchard? Same cow, alright. Really? Alright. That Jemima? That's Donald, okay. Well, figures that Donald would be the one to get in the way. And Mrs. Tweedy's there also. apologize that I keep needing to scratch my nose. I did not take my Zyrtec yesterday, so basically just kind of in a constant state of my nose is really itchy. I took it today, but man, a day of forgetting it makes quite a difference in my overall allergy state. But there we go. Alright. Let's go. Good morning, Chester. Let's go collect the hardwood. And then, oh man. I think in that case, since it is a good luck day, we will go out to Skull Cavern. Just in case we can get some additional iridium, any chance of prismatic shards, all that good stuff. I know it probably seems a little unnecessary, a little absurd, but in the grand scheme of things, I know that the more we have, the better off I'll be. And even if I don't end up using it for stuff, like, it's good to have. Like, I do always think of this creating of the farm as being the sort of thing where you're like, okay, I'm creating something to really be a part of a larger world. With all of the socio-economic, socio-political commentary that the game does, I really can't not see those elements. So for me, it's only natural to be like, okay, you're giving me some sort of world that I am a part of, where I am creating a business, and I am a producer of X, Y, and Z in the community, so I should ensure that I take care of that. Let me see here. Cheese collie. Okay. Don't have the means to make pancakes, do I? No, I don't. Alright, well, let's start with some spicy eel. And we'll top ourselves off with sashimi. Alright. Then, we will collect everything else we need to. So, I want my bombs. Come on. Don't go messing me up here. Okay. I definitely had a moment where I was like, didn't I have bombs, cherry bombs somewhere? Where did they go? We'll do that. Good to know that I have some wild bait in here as well. But let's do this. It won't be our biggest Skull Cavern run by any means, but hopefully we'll get to a point where we can get some decent iridium. We only have 3 iridium ore yet left. We have a good number of bars, but I definitely want to be able to build it up a bit more. Whether it's the sort of iridium that we end up using, which it most likely will be, or if it is the sort of thing where we potentially just kind of treat it as a material that we produce effectively. Oh boy. Alright. I'll take this because... Dang it. I need to move my bombs. Oh god. Really? Thank you for the spicy eel. That's at least some sort of consolation. Alright. Fixing this. Because... cannot have my bombs so far away. That is no good. Really nothing. Oh my word. Oh, come on, really? Is definitely the last thing I really wanted right now. And I'll get another bomb out of it, so... I guess that is one advantage. There we go. Definitely will take the staircase rather than risk dying. I'm definitely cool with that double spicy eel drop that just happened. There we go. Really like some shafts, please. Not gonna lie, the fact that I'm getting basically nothing from my bomb use, kind of want to keep my bombs for when there are mummies, but geez. There we go. Well, I have a feeling that this is not going to be one of the better Skull Cavern dives for us, everybody. Just a feeling. Oh, there we go. 3 levels. Could be better. Could be worse. Actually going to use the cherry bombs. Need to remember that they exist. There we go. Ooh. A diamond from that is actually a pretty pleasant surprise. My goodness. The ladder is going to be up in that top section. It'll have already spawned, I guarantee it. Yep. Let's just see if I have a chance of getting a shaft. Nope. Oh, fine. Be that way, silly game. And yeah, I'm going back to the full-size bombs. I definitely don't usually use cherry bombs. They are not my preferred type of bomb. Okay, let's do this. That was lucky. That was very lucky. Oh, man. Eh. Just gotta keep going. Gotten any iridium? I haven't gotten any iridium yet. Not even from the slimes. Wow. That's pretty wild. Usually I'm pretty good for getting iridium from the slimes. It's honestly one of the reasons I'm okay with there being so many purple slimes around a lot of the time. There we go. A single piece of ore. I'll take it. Alright. Need to do something about my health very soon. Oh, come on. There's no way that was close enough. Come on. There we go. Oop. 8 levels, alright. I will definitely take that. Let's see here. Okay. Yeah, that's soon enough that it'll be gone, that I'll free up my buffs. Definitely still need to have some more sashimi, though. Rude. That was very rude of you, slime. Very rude indeed. Alright. There we go. I will definitely take the number of Omni-Geodes I've gotten. That sounded like something spawned. Ah! Did not want to worry about switching to my sword, which was probably a bit silly of me. We'll pick up this mushroom first. Then, we'll start. And as always, I will always maximize my stone. Man, I was really hoping we'd finish this episode on a more exciting note compared to the fishing. So I apologize, everybody. Well, nope. Silly iridium crab. I'm not amused by the iridium crabs. There we go. Come on. And, well, this is the proof that even on your good luck days, you're not always going to have the RNG play in your favor. And that's just alright. That is just fine. It is part of what makes this game sort of fun, in my opinion. And it also even sort of plays into the whole interest in astrology. I'm not going to say obsession with astrology because I think it's a little wrong to call interest, generalized interest, in something an obsession. But I really feel like that's kind of the tactic of a lot of folks, especially older folks who may not understand young people's interest in things. There we go. Ooh, a miner's treat. Yes, please. But first, we're just going to do sashimi for a bit. Top off our health. And then we can take this shaft. Just as soon as we collect the coal here. 5 levels, alright. But basically, I mean, the fact that there is a practical reason to check your luck, I mean, essentially all it is weighing of the RNG within the game. It's nothing particularly wild. Essentially, a way that I would honestly think about it is the advantage or disadvantage system in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. I haven't actually played it, but I do listen to a lot of actual play podcasts, and by a lot, I mean a couple. But the idea of that system is essentially, if you have advantage, you roll twice, and you take the higher value that you roll. If you have disadvantage, you roll twice and take the lower value. So that's really kind of the luck system in Stardew Valley. It's just kind of shifting the odds for or against you in one way or another. And it's nothing over the top. It doesn't break the game or anything. I think that there can be games where luck-based systems truly can break the game, and I'm very glad that we don't see that in Stardew. But it really just kind of makes the game that much more realistic, but also the whole fortune teller element of it, it still is a nod to the interest in astrology that there is among a lot of the current younger-ish generations. I'll put it that way. I don't think Gen Zers are that interested in astrology. I don't. But there definitely is interest among millennials, and I also think there's a certain amount of interest among Gen Xers. Growing up in the 90s, like, I feel like a lot of parents had astrology books for some reason. And, like, my mom certainly wasn't super into astrology, but she had a couple books, and it was just kind of interesting. I personally don't believe that astrology can predict the future or anything like that, but I do think that it's plausible that it would have some sort of net effect on just you as a person, like the shaping, the position of the stars at your birth having some element of creating your nature, essentially. And I'm sure that sounds really absurd to several of you, and that's just fine. But I feel like the fortune teller is a bit of a fun little nod to the interest in astrology in the current day and age. But on that note, that is where we're going to end this episode, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button so you always know when I have new videos coming out, and follow the links in the description to the Facebook page and Discord server so you can join the conversation. But until next time, everybody, this is your Game Professor, signing off. I'll see you then.